Okay, today we're going to replace the gasket on this Mansfield toilet. Yeah, you can see what's happening is the water's draining because we've got a bad gasket. And you can see where it's corroded, that pink gasket down there. So we've got to replace the Mansfield 210, 211 flush valve seal fix. What'll happen is the water's draining into the bowl, and then what'll happen is the water's going to start filling up again. There it goes. And so what we've got to do is we've got to go in and replace that pink gasket, and we'll go ahead and do that. The first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and shut off your water. Make sure it's nice and snug. Now what you've got to do is you've got to unscrew this little piece right here that's connected to the hose. So we'll unscrew this. And then you want to flush the toilet to get most of the water out. And then it's really quite simple. You just pull the plug out. Just go ahead and pull this tube off, set it off to the side. And the next job is you've got to remove the gasket. And we're just going to go through and peel that off. So you're going to go ahead and just pull out the gasket and make sure you get everything out. And there we have it. You just go ahead and slide that off. So what we'll do is we'll go to the plumbing store and just buy this gasket. And it's really quite simple. You just put it on the first ring, and then we'll go ahead and put the tube back on. We should be good to go. Now we're just going to get all the water out and clean up all the debris so that it doesn't interfere with the seal. So we'll just get all the water out and clean it up a bit, and then we'll go ahead and put the seal on. Okay, so we've cleaned out the tank, and now we're just going to go ahead and put the seal on. You're just going to put the seal right around the first groove, and we'll just wrap it all the way around. So if you can get both hands, then that's the best way to do it. But it's just going to go around that first groove. So you just start at the top and then just work your way around. We're just going to put it around that first groove, just work your way around. Just keep going all the way around until it slides on. And there you have it. It looks like we've got the seal where it's supposed to be. We may need to push that down a little bit more. There we go. Because you want to make sure it's totally sealed around that, in that first groove. There we go. Now it looks like we've got it. Now, one other thing that you'll want to do is you want to go around and clean off the debris or some of the seal that might already be on this tube. You want to make sure you get all the debris off, because otherwise there won't be a good seal on the a tight seal on the new seal that we just put on. So go around and make sure you get everything cleaned off. You can see there's a little bit more debris on here. You want to get everything off so that it's a tight fit. Make sure you get everything cleaned off, and then that way you'll have that tight fit and it won't be leaking water. So once you get all that debris cleaned off, you should be able to get a nice tight fit, and then you're not going to leak water anymore. It looks like we've got it cleaned off really well. I just want to feel around, make sure that you don't feel any chips, corrosion. We'll go ahead and put this back on. Remember, you just put it on. Go ahead and put the tube on, the water hose, screw that on. And then we're going to go ahead and turn the water back on. And hopefully we'll have a good seal, and so that it will no longer leak water into the bowl. So you can see now that the tank is no longer leaking water into the bowl, so that the flush valve will not open up. Thanks for watching Big Al Repairs, and hopefully you subscribe.